gosh. Okay, we're gonna try this again. All right. Oh, welcome everyone. Akasha here. Namaste. I think you can hear me. I think you can see me. We just have to wait a little bit every time I come on here. I've been on here for about 20 minutes and I just come and it gives me space to connect to you and to connect to the space. So welcome, Akasha here, Nan Akasha. I hope you will come over to nanakasha.com and get on our list there so we can share when we're going to do all this fun stuff and what all of these fun things we've been doing in this series called messengers, and medicine, the energy that they carry, is that we want some more. Ooh, hi, Rubella, and Sonia, and Irtag, and who else? I can't see. And thank you for the hearts. How fun is that? I just see them going like little bubbles. I love bubbles. And we've been out of electricity all day. And we have solar panels, so they did finally start working correctly, but we kept getting surges. So it's interesting energetically. I read the energy. So it could say, oh, it's the fault that somebody went down the road last night, hit a pole, and it's out, and they're having to fix it. And yet all of that still means something to me. And if it affects me, it isn't like, oh, I can't go through my day without figuring out, but it's a message. And when your electricity gets cut off, when your house floods, right? So the elementals are speaking to us, and there's ways for our soul or our guardians or our guides or our mentors, but ultimately that last call is from that part of our soul that knows and guards our blueprint. So I didn't know you were coming today. Thank you. You have a chakra system. So you're probably familiar with your third eye, 6, and your crown, typically numbered 7. Above your crown is your soul star, where your higher self lives. That's 8. Above that is 9, and that's called the stellar gateway. The stellar gateway holds your soul blueprint, and therefore the entrance to it, the access to it, the secrets to it, and in essence, a part of you that is like a record keeper or a guardian or a librarian, whatever you want to think. Now, also in the 9th chakra, yes, this is fun. I didn't know that this was going to come through for us today. In the 9th chakra, there's also the access to what we call the field of abundance, or the infinite field. So there's different ways to access the infinite field, but because we're in a body and our conscious mind is usually focused into the 3D world, until you begin to work with me and you start freeing yourself and realizing you're multidimensional, and part of you can be up here in a completely different state while part of you is walking down here through whatever drama, trauma, or beauty is happening for you. So what the messengers have been telling me is that this is such an exciting way to talk about this energy, to experience it, because we all feel an affinity for parts of nature or certain animals or angels or flamingos or gods or goddesses. So what they wanted to do was have a little party and just do personal readings for you. That's what we're going to do. And then starting tomorrow I'm going to do the spiritual weather report for the year, for the week and a half, maybe for 2 weeks. I think we're going to do it for 2 weeks because on Thursday I'm going to my retreat. And so then while I'm on my retreat, I'm going to have a series of messages for you that are going to come out as a little daily messages. And that's going to come to you from July 1st through July 8th. And I don't know, unless they change their mind. And I keep seeing my turtle painting right over here, talking to me, little baby turtles. And this is the time of year the turtles come to lay their eggs on my property. And so I think we may get some messages from Turtle today. She seems very, very active. You know, when something seems alive or lights up, the other day we were doing a call and I have this Lakshmi goddess etching. It's etched into metal, and the light was coming in and right on her and all this top part of her, and she was shining and glowing so much so that I kept looking out of the corner of my eye. Is something burning? I am a Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign. I am part Leo too. So I do light things on fire and I burn myself and all that fun stuff does happen. So what we're going to do today and what we're going to do coming this week is to see how you can have what I call nonstop spiritual guidance. So we're never alone. And I don't know about you, but one of my biggest fears was always to be alone, to be abandoned, to not be loved, to not be helped, to be unsupported. And I manifested it. So you may notice in your life that you've manifested some of your biggest fears. Way to go. That's what your soul wanted. They wanted you to come in, stir it up, make it happen, make it bloom, and then absorb it and realize you can digest it. You are a different person now. You no longer have to throw up the higher frequency or the things that no longer serve you. The things that are toxic to you, like beliefs that say, I should do anything at all, right? The beliefs that say, I'm not good enough, I have to have X before I'm happy, when this happens, and so on. We're moving out of the awareness that time is linear into a spherical consciousness that says time is linear because it's just like a calendar. It helps me track. I can make an appointment with you. However, the reality is everything is happening in every moment and it's flowing in and out and it's flowing in and out of you and of me. So I want you to start a journal if you haven't, and let's have an entire month. This is just coming up right now. Let's have an entire month of July of getting a daily message. Now, of course, if you already get messages or you walk around nonstop like me, talking to everything, being aware of everything, I'm not aware of everything all the time. I am aware that everything around me is alive and could be speaking to me, but I'm not going, who's talking? I'm walking and then I go, oh, hi. Oh, you wanted to come. Okay. These three decks wanted to come with me. Goddesses, Ascendants, Masters, and Fairies. And so I just thought, oh, okay. I threw them in the bag. All right, brought them down. So daily messages. What I'm going to do is bring you a daily message. And what you're going to do is get your own daily message. And you can do that starting right now. And you probably have been getting them as we've done each of these calls about different messengers. You know, we've with me, it's never just here's some information. We're always going in and having an experience and being taken beyond the veil and into ourselves and into outer dimensions and healing from the outside in and healing through time and space, and everything is happening like that. So you may perceive it, you may just feel it the next day, you may be tired, you may want to wash, and there's a lot of Epsom salt or going in the ocean that would be very, very good for everybody. Woot, I went in the ocean today. I'm so pleased. When I don't get to do that, it is what it is. And I like it when I can go in the ocean. So, okay, I want Sherry, I'm putting you down. So if you want a personal reading of some sort, let's see. Hi, Marsha, Stephanie. I'm not irritable. I tried to say hello to Irritag. Oh, how funny is that? I'm not irritable. Hi, Destine. Oh, thank you, Nan, for opening me back up to my truth. Oh, wow, you're so welcome. So Destine got a message the other day, right? Daily messages would be good to have a reminder to listen. Yes. Hi, sweetie. And so, yeah, that's what we'll do is we'll send you an email every morning. You'll want to get on the list, or you can subscribe here because they'll be posted. They'll go live. I'm probably going to have Donna put them up to go live every morning fairly early. So if you want to get up early, they're there. And what we can do is you could put in the comments what kind of messages you got that day. That might be kind of fun. Okay, good. So I'm going to show you the cards we got. Oshun, if any of you like Oshun. I worked with Oshun a while back, quite a while back when I was in my goddess days, when I was going to drumming circles and women's circles and all kinds of amazing things, working on the ritual community committees, planning the yearly, monthly things. And it was beautiful because it took my experience with the Native American shamans in New Mexico, the metaphysical teachers in New Mexico that I had, the animal communicators, the light body healers, the animal healers, the radionics, Rife, I don't know if you've heard of that, practitioners. I met all these. New Mexico is just like, wow, magic, okay? And then I moved forward and I got brought into this world, and it took these different perspectives of communicating with nature in different ways. And between all of the different cultures through time, just look at what you might resonate with. It might be a massive message that you just feel good when you think about or see Celtic things, right? And you might go look at a Celtic symbol, or you might look at Celtic goddesses. Okay, so what you want to do is use whatever communication you're already getting and expand on it. Okay, so Oshun is, I don't really like the message on this card, so I'm going to leave that out. But what a beautiful, beautiful card. She's here with a leopard. I love. And my new kitties, and I'm keeping the kitties. Mom's a Bengal, part Bengal, so she's a jungle leopard. And Oshun is a Yoruba river goddess. So this is a lot, you see the river, the water in the background. This is a lot to do with water energy too, purifying. It's also opulence, accepting your beauty of yourself, looking at the reflection of yourself, letting the beauty and abundance of the world pour down over you and receiving it. Not like, oh, no, 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 I'm not worthy. Oh, no, no, I didn't work hard enough. Oh, I can't go on the trip unless I made the money for it, or whatever your current box you've put yourself in, right? So then she loves to receive gifts like pearls and cinnamon. And so whenever I use cinnamon, which is daily, I think of her. Whenever I have an ability to really tune into that luxurious feeling of receiving, maybe when you go to a spa or you go have a massage, when have you been any good at receiving? So she's wanting us to receive, and she's saying right now that we think that later, after we've achieved a lot of things, that we can start to receive, that we can relax, like the river goddess laying on the rocks while the water just slips over her, caressing her, and she's enjoying it, and she's not embarrassed, ashamed, or judging any part of her. She's just like, oh yes, please. And she's enjoying the spices of life, and she's receiving the beauty, but things that are considered beautiful and valuable. And so are you receiving things that you consider beautiful and valuable? Are you willing to receive them? Have you opened your heart to them? Have you felt desperate for them and think that that's what you've spoken to manifest them? Yes. And let's see. So she's putting a wreath around us. It seems to be very bright orange flowers. It's around my arms, my heart chakra, and it's just flaming orange flowers, huge, exotic, tropical flowers. No idea what they are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Could you believe that you could manifest through ease, through receiving and drinking and savoring and tasting and enjoying and having everything just the way that you love it? Having not one single doubt about yourself, and simply being so fully in the moment that you receive only that which is like a gift, a pearl. I love pearls. I love pearls because the pearl once thought it was nothing. The pearl once thought there was just this piece of irritation, its problem. became beauty that reflected a glow from within and carries medicine. Pearls carry medicine, and that medicine is more than you think. There's the classic metaphor, right? That deep inside of you is buried the pearl, and it is true, but it isn't deep inside of you. It's only been told to you that it's buried deep and you have to do so much to get it. You don't have to do anything to get it. You simply have to remember it's there. Open the cupboard, sit down, enjoy it. It's simpler than you think, and as smooth and silky as the waters of the rivers are, they have the lazy quality, because creation does not require exhaustion and panic and stress and worry. In fact, the sooner you can relax and receive, enjoy, completely and totally immerse yourself into this energy, the sooner you will begin to enjoy the moment more, to sense the richness and the depth. The minute you'll let go, and you won't have to go anywhere, but all that you've been holding on to will wash away as all that you've been asking for, you are ready for, and have been keeping from yourself will flow in, on, over you. The pearl was formed with layers. This is a skill that you have. You have 3 things right now. They are, or they were, a pain, a stab, a wound. Yes. She's looking at me, a wound. Yes. This stab, this wound, this cut feels so deep, you haven't let it heal. Feels so deep, you took it to mean something. You digested the poison that came in the blade. The poison and the medicine in the blade came from the person holding the knife. The person holding the knife is you. 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 You're stabbing yourself, or you are standing guard. You're clutching. You're wondering when. You're tense. You resist the water and its gifts and its flavors and its subtleties. The medicine is in every part. It isn't just the pollen. It isn't just the flower or the leaf or the root. It isn't just one thing inside of the divine being. It is the entire essence that heals, and it doesn't heal unless it is whole. It can only help to a certain degree. It cannot protect from harm. When you remove the power from within the essence, there is danger, there is harm. This you see in your medicines, in your pharmacies. This you see when you say, oh, I will let all of my life be a burden, and I'll spend 1 hour a day over here thinking about being in love with myself, receptive to other possibilities, practicing listening to the wind, practicing hearing the voice within you that talks to you every day, the voice in yourselves. Once you learn how to receive, you will not believe the amount of information that has been pouring your way. But it's useless when it piles at the door and there's no way for it to go anywhere until you receive it. I want you to lay back now. I want you to enter this sacred space. It is a beautiful space. It is filled with exotic scents, and I welcome you. You must purify first in the waters of this divine river. You must let it wash away your past, your pain, your parents. You must let it wash away the perceived losses and failures. You must let it release you from holding on and not being able to receive, because all receptors are locked and engaged in old stories that are pulling. And they're pulling you down and they're pulling you under. And I'm showing you, you do not need to go down into the waters to release it. Let go, lay back, feel yourself. Lay back in the river. It's barely deep enough to cover your elbows, but it slowly slides over you. Now you lay onto the rock. The sunlight comes and says, I have many messages for you. I have money. I have opportunities. I have healing. I have the answers to that thing that kept you up last night. I have it all. Are you ready to receive it? Because you have only let the tiniest bit of divine light in. You lay back further on the rocks and you feel it slipping over your shoulders, caressing your arms. It's crystal clear. It sparkles in the sunlight like diamonds. There's barely a sound around you. The fairies, the dragonflies, and the butterflies are all around. You hear the buzzing of the bees and the fairies. You see little symbols and spheres of light floating in the air. They rub your skin too. They tickle a little. Breathe in the exotic scents. Allow the medicine of cinnamon, the medicine of pearl, this beautiful lazy river, the purity of the water that brings you everything you require. It's all yours now. Receive it. In this divine space, thank you, thank you. The beautiful leopard is circling, looking in your eyes, these gold eyes. They ask you to surrender into the quality of the cat, big or small, wild, all those in homes, forests, jungles, or mountains, cats all around the world. We do work. We work with the earth grids. We work with our paws on the earth. We send messages to all of the earth elements, and they resound by amplifying it. or sharing it in their own unique way. We all speak to each other, and we all carry the quality of detachment. Your gift today, I look at you. If you look deep enough into my eyes, my medicine will enter your heart, and then you will be able to detach. Detaching is not hating, is not stopping loving or caring. Detaching is freedom. Oshun told you you cannot stay holding on or being held, and you must receive. How do you receive? How do you receive? What are you waiting to receive? What are you using as a big banner in front of you that you cannot have what you want until this? Stop surrendering your power to these illusions. Detach. There's no truth to you can't or you won't or you didn't or you should. None of it. None of it. We lend you our quality of detachment, and we offer you the ability to see through your own darkness. Namaste. Brigitte is here. Brigitte, the goddess, the Celtic goddess, the goddess of fire and water, the goddess of deep, deep wells. The water in deep wells is still and dark and filled with a very different energy than the Yoruba River, the waterfall, or of the fairy floating on a lily pad in a peaceful, peaceful pond. Water is here as a guide for all of us today. Brigide says, look to your light. You can speak up now. You don't have to fight. You don't have to have strength. You have to remember you're a part of the infinite Celtic wheel. The knots, the flow, the spiral, all of it comes back to one, comes back to one, comes back to the light within. The light within you has been waiting to come out of the still, deep waters. Your preferred refuge, your sacred place. The fairies say now, this is your sacred place. This is your personal space for within and without. You're no longer buried in a well. Today is the day the well disappears. The walls disappear, and the light in your heart awakens. Welcome. Namaste. And so it is. We acknowledge the sacred temple of light, the ancestors, the gods and goddesses. Thank you, Thoth. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, Isis and Horus. Thank you. Thank you, Sekhmet. Thank you, Hathor. Thank you, Ishel. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, Paramansa, Yogananda. Thank you, Kukulkan. Thank you to the jaguar and to the dolphin, to the butterflies and the dragonflies. Thank you to the earth and the ocean. And thank you to the sacred space. Wayaninin, Mother, I am here. Mother, I am here. Mother, I am here. Mother, I am here. Well, Marnie is first. Marnie was first and bouncing back on your phone, but we got through and there you were. Perfect. So I'm worthy of receiving the very best. Dang straight, Destine. Dang straight. Okay, let's see here. Marnie. Ooh, honey. So, hon, Since I saw you last, you've unwound some things over here on your right lower chakras from your hip down through the knee. It's much lighter. It's like unwinding a rusted cable. That tension has been released. You're still carrying things over here, but you've released a new layer in your, I guess it's in your auric field, your physical etheric on the left. Reminds me of a butterfly or a fairy wing, but it's not really exactly a wing. It just has this, it's like light, a sheet of light, a mist of light that has a vague outline. It's not a cloud because it's more like a sheet, and it's reflecting light. There's a lot of movement in that space. So something has opened here that you are receiving some, it is butterfly and fairy, some kind of a butterfly fairy that has monarch wings, but it's purple where it's normally orange. Just dark hair, a purple outfit, little ballerina slippers that tie up the calf with the ribbon, with the satin lavender ribbon that matches her little dress. She's just a classical fairy that we like to draw, lol. Beautiful. She is very Celtic and dark earth forest. She says, I don't make sense. You don't make sense. I don't make sense. We're here because we have this in common. I am a butterfly. I am a fairy, which is a kind of a nature spirit. But I live where butterflies don't go, very, very deep. I live between the inner earth and the realms of dirt, you would call it. And I come above, but only up through the deepest forests that still have a darkness, and there's a lot of the wood, the trees that are soft and they're decaying. This is where I love to live. This is a medicine that we have. I can tell you a secret. I look beautiful because I've accepted that I am. I don't fit in anywhere. I don't make sense to anyone. Most people don't see me. Most people don't know I exist. I have the anonymity to use my magic to go places others can't. Instead of focusing on what I'm missing out on, I began to embrace what I loved. I loved those soft, rotting, mossy places and deep in the forest where it's moist. I love to be in that sense because the magic there is this. Things are ending. They're falling apart. They're decaying. The wood is becoming soft and falling into little soft, moist sawdust like a soft bed. And it has this fresh smell. And then it's sinking into the ground and it's feeding. And then its log, its trunk is holding its shape for a long time, allowing so much life to live within it. It is still enjoying its life as it transforms and transmutes. And then it expands. So when you stop worrying that you aren't what you should be, or that others don't see you, see yourself. And then love what you love. You will be surprised at the medicine and the power that it brings you. You must free the stress. This is a metal energy. Call on metal elementals. They're not called on or worked with very often, and they would love to work with you. Call on the deepest, deepest forests. Look and see me under the ferns, the tall, tall, tall trees. I love those trees because when they fall, They have all of that beauty now touching the earth. This is where I thrive, in the earth and in the trees, in the darkest of the forest. You have the ability to see these. These are mine. These are yours. Oh my goodness. When you see what you have, that you have been hiding from, that you have been afraid of, that you have been restricting yourself to, you are going to be so amazed. It kind of grew or spinned really fast so that it looked like she had 4 wings and then took off, disappeared. Beautiful. She was beautiful. Never heard of such a thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. Destine, Destine, Destine. Okay, I just want to write down a few more names. So I have you here. And of course, Rufella, my dear. Oh, and Brittany. We did start at the top of the hour. Brittany. And I really just ascend. That message feels amazing. So hits on the nail on the head. We'll surely listen to this one again. Oh, good. Hi, Deb. And oh, snap. We have a full, beautiful chat. Yay. Thank you. This was wonderful. Blessings, Stephanie. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so here we are. And in case you didn't see them, here's our guardians from the cards that opened the space for us. And that was so beautiful. Brittany, 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 Brittany. Oh my God, the fairies are jumping all over the place. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it. We're on it, we're on it. I'm in such a magical place doing this series with you, doing this series before that. And I'm getting ready to go to my retreat in a few days. And so I start talking to the land and I'm, getting things ready. And I'm thinking about what crystals. I'm walking around going, who wants to come with? And what are we going to do? And all the most magical stuff comes up and happens. Right as we get closer, I start to go into the energies and things shift and magical things appear. So I started asking about some kind of a special sound healing on the full moon. I thought that would be really special. I've never done that before in this specific way. And one thing led to another, which led me to someone who I'm doing something else with, who I'm probably going to bring into future retreats, and then led me back full circle to my dear friend and to some cuenco. That's that Peruvian cuenco music. And so they're coming on the full moon to be in our condo with us and do a sound bath after we spend the whole morning with the dolphins. Whoa, we're going to be just astro, I don't know what. And then this other lady does these multiple crystal bowl things. And I just discovered her. So instead of doing something for the group this time, I wanted to check her out. And we're going to, the eve of the full moon, we're going to a lagoon where they have water hammocks, and we're going to have cacao and then receive a crystal bowl sound bath, a float sound bath or something like that in the lagoon. On the lagoon or something like that. So, wow, we're going to have so much. And then we have the cacao spa, has pre-Hispanic music, has live musicians, also sound healers. Then our 4th day, we have another ceremony where we have 4 musicians and dancers. And so we're going to be vibrating out of the ethers. Oh, you need a deck of cards. Wow, that's a big one, and I can tell you what, I'm very picky. So you want to look at what inspires you. I like ones that have a lot of symbolism in them, more than the fairy cards, but fairies have a forgiveness. This is a nice card because there's a lot of detail to read. You want to like and love and feel beauty in the artwork, and you want to also connect to it in a way that feels like if you can, you could go online and look up pictures of them, and then sometimes people open them and make a video. So you could check out, put the name of ones that you like. So see what you tune into. Okay, Brittany. So tomorrow we're going to do the spiritual weather report, and it's going to also be for the full moon next week. So it'll be about how to prepare for that. And it's a beautiful, beautiful full moon. Yes, okay. So I will. They are telling me to tell you about the 1st of July. So the 1st of July is technically the start of the retreat, and I picked it based on astrology and energies, and it is an epic day. So I went back and we reviewed again what exactly is happening on that day, and it is a stunning, stunning, stunning day. So on top of trines and grand trines and magical this and magical that, just take a peek, because of course it hits everybody's chart differently. But the 1st of July, that's the first day we're going to send out a message. The 1st of July, astrologically, is quite a stunning, stunning day. And we're going to stamp that in like a birth date to the retreat. I look at the time that we start and everything. So, okay, Brittany. Okay, Brittany, they want to take you away. They want to take you away. They want to take you away and dress you up. They want to take you away and dress you up. Okay, very funny. The fairies, they're like trying to drag you away, like from your day or your life or whatever, and they're trying to put a little crown on you, give you a little wand, like a little kid, like a little tutu, like here's a fairy outfit, here's a fairy outfit, come on. They want you to play. Everything is green and gold, and I'm just seeing your face, and you're sort of smiling, but sort of like, oh, somebody's carrying you away. Yep, they're wood fairies, and they're going down a glen, and they're taking you, and they're carrying you in this little funny outfit that looks, like a very little girl's kind of fairy tutu outfit, right? Like very, very simple. And they're carrying you into the woods really, 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 really fast. You're very calm. You're just watching. You're like, okay. And now they will, woo, we'll have more tree spirits here. So under the big tree, down into... Nope, just through and up and out the other side. Oh, nope, we're going towards the other side of the woods and into the sunlight. Okay, now I can't see anything anymore. It's just golden sunlight. Okay, so we ask for the highest good of Brittany, and we draw in the powers of this golden sunlight. We thank these woods and these fairies that have carried Brittany through this cleansing forest, and we honor all of the messengers and medicine in this forest that have allowed Brittany to be here in this gold light. We ask to draw the gold light in. Thank you. We ask to draw the gold light in, starting to become like melted gold, pouring towards the center and down, like it's coming to a hole and then pouring over the edge, like a teeny tiny little drain, where the water would look like a waterfall coming down in a circle inside of it. They said that you're letting your gold drain out. You're letting your gold, like it's like liquid gold. It's like you've melted down your powers, your value, your beauty, all these things, and it's just flowing away down this drain. They're a little sad. They're a little distressed. So they're trying to dress you up and distract you and have you come back over and ask you to please. Is it really rescue? They want you to rescue your energy. Rescue your gold light. Reminds me of your Leo light that we talk about a lot. Yes. Okay. So here is your fairy card. Whew. It's kind of intense energy. They're a little intense right now for you. So this is Stardust. How beautiful. Stardust. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Give me a minute. It's in Spanish, so I have to look at premonitions. galactic communications, and beginnings and endings. Ooh, I understood the Spanish right on the card. Excellent. Beautiful. Well, you can see this incredible lavender color. It's very similar to the lavender color that came through for Marnie. Looks a bit blue there, but it's very, very purple. And it says stardust, polvo de estrella, premonitions, galactic communications, beginnings and endings. All right. Really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, as far as there's stars, of course, because she's a stardust fairy. She's got a gargoyle next to her that almost looks like a cat with wings. Kind of cute. She has bells around her right ankle. Her hair is like silver tendrils of intuition. And she has some antenna or some, antenna that go up. So what she's saying here is that you have endings and beginnings happening right now. You know it, but you are letting drain out a lot of your value. Just because it's dust, it looks like stardust and not a star, doesn't mean it's not valuable. Okay, so tune into the things, listen to the things that are coming you, what you would call premonitions, intuitive guidance, communicate galactically, and she's going to help you. You can even call her in, she said. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. All right, there's another kind of a gnomish fairy person. Sonia. Is there Sonia? There's a Sonia. I remember seeing Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Okay, good. Sonia. Brittany. Okay, we got one for Brittany, right? Yes. Okay, we got one for Marnie too. Okay. So, Sonia. That says Sherry. Sonia. Oh, there it is. You were the first one I wrote down with a heart around it. And I was like, what happened? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sonia, you want the clouds to move. You want the skies to clear. You want to see ahead of you. You want to see that light at the end of the tunnel or the dawn of the new day. And there's something you're missing, is to come into the pre-dawn where you are. But it's gnomes, definitely gnomes that are coming through for you, but they're earth elementals. And they want you to come down. They want you to ground into the earth. They want you to realize that the manifestation is here, entering here, being fully present here. You're already a cosmic being. You already know that. That's streaming to you. You want to be here, and you want to be here and realize that the dawn, the threshold period that you're in right now is the key. This is the key to you having a successful opening. It's like a door opening. They're actually showing you like a little tiny person on a door, a little threshold to a door, nothing fancy, like a little concrete, platform, and preparing. Like getting yourself looking just right to knock on the door or to present yourself for something. And coming into this present moment is going to answer all the questions you have, and you're going to have some questions you have to let go of. So ground into the wisdom of the earth, the nut, the leaf. Each of these things has a different but connected, right, purpose. And being here now, they're showing me a little dragon coming in and out, a little dragon. It's red mostly, but then when it comes back, it's got a kind of an angry face, and it's trying to blow some fire, but only a little bit comes out and it turns blue. and I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but they're saying you have already released, the opening is going to happen. You have to like come out from being, they're showing like building the props, you know, for where you're going, building the props for a stage. Now you have to come down off the stage from being one of the people preparing the stage into the actor who's going to walk on stage and be a part of the production. Yes. Okay. And they're perfectly happy to help you with that. That there's a difference. They said there's a difference in grounding. They don't want you to ground yourself, positive grounding to the earth type of thing, the way that you have. Something about it doesn't suit you anymore. They want you to kind of put it down like a leaf, let it compost into the ground, and they're going to feed you. They're going to bring you a better way of grounding. In fact, they're saying that if you just let go of whatever tools you've been using, because they're keeping you from seeing what could be a very fast, very effective way of you connecting now. Things have changed, and some of your practices haven't kept up with you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Sweet, sweet. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's a beautiful feeling. I'm going to look here and see who this is. Hi, Sil. There you are. Tag. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I like to say it that way. Oh, right, Brittany, that's right. You have to catch up because when you join, it starts at the beginning, maybe? I'm not sure. I was squealing with delight when you came to me for a reading. Thank you with all my heart and soul. I'm delighted and truly want to know more details. Yay, Marnie. So, you know, the summer camp's coming up. So it'd be perfect for you, Marnie. It's Intuition Summer Camp. It's doing 7 different attunements for the soul powers that are ready to awaken and reconnect so you can clear and cleanse. And then working with all these, not all, but, you know, a lot of these different elementals and dimensions, tuning you more to what they feel like, having other people bring you messages for it. It's really loving and empowering. So I highly recommend everybody come. Okay, Sonia. Did we just do Sonia? Don't remember. You're welcome. Okay. Floating sound baths and all the rest sounds fabulous, right? I know. Floating sound baths. So we're going to see. I like to explore and find all the newer things that we can do. There's also a spa that I might take the people coming in December to that has all these water features and swan neck things and rivers that go like this. And it's just like, whoa. And I think it would be perfect for the December retreat. And also potentially I'm coming out with a week-long dolphin healing school. It's a very different kind of healing. It's working with the rainbow, the full color spectrum, the aura, and a lot of the things the dolphins are teaching me now. And we're going to be in the water with them every day, every day, every day, every day. So that would be next year. All right. Hit attack. Yes, indeed. You are a goddess. All right, they're asking you, sweetie, to take an irritation and pull it right out of your heart. Looks right near the, the center-ish. Like if you just got like a little burr or some kind of thing in nature stuck, and you're just gonna reach down and pull it out. And they want you to hold it and look at it. Just pull out that energy. Hold it and look at it, hold it and look at it. There's amber energy now coming up from it for you. It's now lighting up your face, expanding, glowing. You look like someone who's bent over with a big blanket over your shoulders. You're looking down into a glowing light that's similar to this. Seems like you're looking into a light, looking for a solution, looking for a path, looking for a vision. This is a vision. This is a scrying. You're a scryer. You're a scryer, or I'm not sure it's scrying. I think you look between the worlds. I think you look in and you look between the worlds. So there's a sense of boldness. unleash your adventurous side. This goddess is Freya. And she says, it says here, unleash your adventurous side, takes risks and be daring. I agree. Got a lot of Celtic symbols, but I believe that Freya is actually Swedish or Scandinavian. However, the energies here, you don't have to have anything to do with the historical or other people say. We have another cat energy, and that's quite significant. This looks, who has a special symbol around the neck, gold eyes looking at us, more of a domesticated cat, but with wild things in it. There's a rainbow arching over. There's a mountain that looks like it's snow-covered, that topped with crystals with a light coming out. She's got a gold crown on, and the center of it is a Celtic circle, and I believe the center of it, well, I'm not sure what it is exactly, actually, but it has wings on it. Wings. And she has a horn, woo, like that, hanging around her. So remember, all these things hold power and symbolism. And for you, it doesn't have to have anything to do with what the words say. You want to read the word, the image. She's got those ice blue eyes. They're looking directly at you. I would look at it and let it pierce into you. So releasing and absorbing the messages in this, crystals, rainbows, wings coming from your crown. This is a crown awakening. That's the harmonized ray I was just talking about, the rainbow ray, and the crystal mountain. So there's a lot of old karmic power rising right now in everyone, however, really strong in you. And that means that you're very resonant to the crystal kingdom. You want to use them more often than you do, and a lot of light can come through there for you. There's something else about the rainbow arcing through you, and to me, it reminds me of the white light refracting, as it comes through you, and it's passing through her throat, behind her throat. Then it transforms into colors that you can create or communicate with. You're going to be speaking more truth, and these are magic powers. I don't want to belittle it by anybody thinking magic is not a powerful thing. But these are definitely energies that you can start to play with. There's a lot of sexual power when it comes to Freya, and it can be, it's not like disrespecting yourself. It's owning that sexual power to use for creating in whatever way you most desire. Thank you. Namaste. Very nice. All right, Stephanie. I'm going to just do a little cleanse here. I don't know if you can hear that. Stephanie, the crystal dolphins are here to speak with you. The crystal dolphins are a realm of dolphin consciousness that works in and through the crystal realm, the clear crystal realm, the crystal realms that hold quartz, and that mostly not in an amethyst as much as they can, okay? As much as in clear quartz or quartz like this. Stephanie. Oh, okay. Well, there's always joy that comes from the dolphins. So when they start to come in, there's joy, there's starlight. They're showing starlight. So they're saying really that the starlight wants to work with you. You have an affinity for starlight. It's actually very empowering for you to look at it, to be under it, to breathe it in, to open to communicate with it. So right now that will open a lot of big doors for you. And if you want us to help, we will. And what we'll do is come in and scoop you up and take you into the crystal realms, because the starlight is reflected into the crystal realms. And that will feel the opposite of the way you would normally try to connect with the star, like out there above you. You got to go into the crystal realms, and we're going to have your frequency raised to such a high degree that you're going to slip right through the essence, the doorway in the crystal realms, and then you're going to be with the starlight energies. All right, very beautiful. That was nice. Oh my gosh. Okay. Deb. Deb. Okay. So the octopus is here, a big red octopus, and at first it was just a few arms going around, but it's big, magnificent, enormous octopus, red, and several things attached to something, but looking out, several legs detached, looking up, and several things still attached. So there, octopus, squid, maybe, I'm not sure what's the correct word for that, but it's so big, so smart, so intelligent. It's just looking up, it's looking up, it's looking up, saying that the squid, the octopus energy is totally misunderstood on the planet. Totally misunderstood. So completely misunderstood that it's only recently that people go, oh, they're smart, you know. And so it's like, you know, if you have felt misunderstood, if you have wondered, who am I really? I've played this game and I've done that thing my whole life, and I don't really know who I am, and people don't really see me, or when I did that before, or whatever. And now it's like that understanding has to first come of who you are. So there's actually a shift in the consciousness in the squid kingdoms. And we have traditionally had a very separated perspective, stay separated. And now it's not to come closer, but to communicate who we are more clearly. And what we know is that we can hang on to a lot of things at once, and we can do a lot of things at once, and we can use all of those multiple arms and concepts and ideas and abilities to be doing multiple things at the same time. And yet, when we put them in unison towards one thing, then we move, we glide, then we are safe no matter what. We simply bring ourselves together and we glide away. And they're showing like with one of all letting go, so that all of the arms are together and one big push, just floating off into the distance, into the darkness, away from whatever there is there. There's more. You're going to play. More water, more self-recognition, more water, more, I don't know what that is, red or orange colored food? Red or orange colored food, yes, okay. Thank you. I don't know why. Looks like a papaya, maybe a mango. Now it's orangier than that. And maybe raspberries. Something in the frutas rojas for you. the medicine. And that color was relevant and important throughout that whole reading for whatever reason. So the red speaking as well, the red, orange. But papaya is speaking too to you and saying that I'm the same way. Like I really embody and decide to be fully me. And I create this entire cave, like it seeds the cave within. And I have all of my seeds together. I have them all here, but they're inside of me. I don't have to hold on to anything. I'm complete. I am complete. Namaste. Yes, I do. I think this is a great idea. Thank you, Deb. I love you. I love you. I love you. Deb's coming in December. Woo woo. Genevieve's coming in December. Gina's coming in December. Erica and her friend are coming in December. So, and someone's signing up today to come this week, so you can do that too if you want. Sherry. Yes, I agree. Okay. So somebody has a question and they're supposed to type it in the chat. I'm just being told that if you have a specific question and it's really in your head, get it out, put it in the chat if you want to, or write it down. And you'll get an answer for it. Maybe it'll come through me, maybe it'll come through you. But you could do that. Anybody can do that if you have something you're kind of stuck on. I'm kind of let go. I let go into a blissful state of flowing and being in the flow before a retreat or before equinox or an eclipse or something. Okay, Sherry. Okay, this is for you here. Blossoming. You're just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. This is a goddess I really know nothing about, but she's represented as this beautiful flower, cosmic background, Milky Way, other really exotic flowers around, above and below, and blossoming. This is a very definite sign of allowing yourself to unfold and beginning to see, to, just let yourself be seen. Blossom. Thank you. All right. Destine. Yes, okay. The jaguar wants to speak with you, Destine. Namaste. Jaguar medicine. You have jaguar medicine and you're being called back to it. That jaguar medicine is what has the gifts, the tools that you require right now. As things are shifting for you, this is the power that sees through the dark, that walks silently, that nurtures and loves without needing to hide. And you have this in your very cells. You have this in your cells. Go for a walk, feel the earth, touch the earth, kiss the earth with your feet. Feel the energy you're giving the earth. As you give the energy to the earth, as you hold yourself present, you're going to draw in the energies from the air. They're going to come down into you and put a drop. This drop is a silver pearlescent drop of wisdom. This is a very important medicine that is here for you. You must walk with consciousness. Be aware of what you're giving the earth. Breathe the air with consciousness. Be aware that you're breathing in medicine for you. Feel the drop enter you and welcome it. and allow my vision, my ability to clear the path for you to rise up, and you will know what's next. I'm also seeing that music will create a flow of frequencies that will go through you like waves, that will help your frequency connecting to what they're giving you. Just that recalibration. Okay, fantastic. Let's check in with you guys and see if there's anything else coming. Haha. Hi, Kim. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Marcia. Going back, checking on everybody. Thank you. You're not being selfish, Ruthella. You're not being selfish. That was Oshun was telling us in the beginning, right? You've got to receive. What we've been taught is selfish, right? It's just that level of acceptance. Ah, bueno. Okay. Hi, Enza. I'm feeling a few of you still here. Yes, please. Oh, intuitive. Now, who is intuitive energy healing? Can't tell. The picture's so tiny. Okay, intuitive energy healing. I know you. Oh, Annalisa. Hi. Wow, are we going to meet again? There's an energy on my right side that I can hear, but I do not like what it says or how it makes me feel. I do not claim it, and I let it go. Okay, perfect, Destine. Let's do that. Destine. What do the dolphins want to bring to my awareness? Okay, you want to know that. And you're so welcome. Yeah, look her up. Still, if you have a connection to Thoth, go read Thoth. That's the best thing to do, is to go look at sacred geometry, study the flower of life, read the emerald tablets. He is so present when you become aware. Ooh, I'm ready to step into my power. Excellent, Erica. Glenda Ray, that's right. Okay, I knew that I knew you, Glenda Ray. Good. Glenda Ray, okay. Oh, hi, Liliana. Okay, I love it. Misunderstood rings true. Love the synchron magic of many pieces coming together to flow into something amazing. Yeah. Expect I'll get more of a, when I re-listen, red and orange colors have been speaking to me more lately. Root sacral clearing maybe. Yes, and also look at the chart of the rays. Look at the red ray. All right, look at the orange ray. And then there's some other rays that have some orange in them that get very high frequency. But these were really juicy, deep red, Deb, okay? So I'm going to do some more readings, and I need a moment to refill my water. So let me come back in 1 second. I will do that. Okay, so what we're going to attempt to do is to show you the cards right here, and you can enjoy the cards. Oh, good. Yes, you can see them. Okay, most excellent. So here's some of the cards that we've had. And I will take a quick break here just to go across the room and see. Yeah, you can see all of these. I think someone else got one. Oh, here's the blooming one. There. See a little bit of that. More of that. There we go. What else did we have? Anything else? Not that I can see right off the bat. Okay, good. Now, is there something that else? Yes. Ah, Apollo again. How fantastic. It's so funny that I have not even thought of Apollo in so many years. And he came through the other day on the solstice, I believe. And so he's just come here now again for us. So this is the ancient Greek god of the sun. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, thank you if you stuck around for my break there. Mint water. Lemon mint water. All right, let's all retune in. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Glenda Ray, the Amethyst Kingdom asked to come for you. Okie doke. Does it matter the size, the shape? Yes, okay. So they're saying it is relevant. This particular amethyst happened to be there, but part of the message for you is the shape of this. It is rather thick pillar, but short, like a little short, stubby pillar at the point. Okay. And this has, it's very solid shape. It's very grounded, yet it is pointing, it is directing, it is focused. And they want you to feel like this in your body. They want you to feel this structure, and then the amethyst ray can come through. And as it comes through, it's going to open and fine tune the crown so that you can, excuse me, send a message this way. You can send more light directly out. Amethyst is healing your crown, and it would definitely like to be around you more. But also what you're missing is the amethyst ray. The amethyst ray, it's a very different ray. You can look at the chart of rays for the purple ray, but the amethyst ray is different yet again because it is literally the ray of life force that lives within and is radiated out by the amethyst kingdom. The amethysts hold the vibration of rotational balance because the amethyst comes from Brazil, from the southern hemisphere, and is the biggest vortex of this. And up here in Arkansas, there's the biggest quartz crystal vortexes in the ground. And they work together in unison with opposite rotations. So you want to realize that you resonate with this, which is the rotation of what's happening underneath. If you're living in the northern hemisphere, you have vibrations that are more attuned to the frequencies and the spin of the southern hemisphere. You don't have to change your calendar, your schedule. However, you want to tune into the energies that are there. To amethyst energies, is Brazil relevant? Is Brazil relevant? No, Brazil is not relevant. Okay. Is there an aspect? Crystals. Ha. Okay. So I asked who else wanted to talk. This is Ascended Master deck. And I got Epona, who is a Celtic goddess riding a unicorn with the fairies, and she's holding a crystal with a rainbow coming out of it, and the top of it says crystals. Okay, so I think the card is more of an affirmation of the crystals and this crystal amethyst ray being a very important healer for you, carrying messages more than the goddess. I don't think she's the primary message at all for this for you. It's a reinforcement of crystals. And then remembering, they're part of the earth star realm, all of these nature spirits and unicorns, trees, and everything. Crystals, beautiful. Thank you. Wow, that was lovely. The violet flame is the seventh ray of creation, and it is called the violet flame or the violet light of fire because of its power to clear, cleanse, and transmute energy. Transmuting energy means you don't just burn it, you don't dismantle it, you don't chop it off, you literally change it into something else, like a butterfly. And the transmutation energy is freedom from what you're holding on to, and it reconnects you to your spiritual path, your purpose, your blueprint. And it's been used on the planet and anchored by Kuan Yin and Saint Germain and all kinds of different beings, and it's been used so much as very tangible, very helpful. However, I just want to make a distinction. For this particular reading, we're talking about the amethyst ray. It is not going to hurt at all to work with the violet ray or anything else in that purpley realm. Okay? Yes, I do. So I have Enza. I think you're here. Ah, there you are, Enza. Okay. Hi, hon. Hi, Bear. Okay, let's see here. Who wants to speak with Enza? The hulls of a Menti, the hulls of a Menti. Well, somebody asked about Thoth, and I don't know if that was you, but the hulls of a Menti are beckoning you. The hulls of a Menti, you want to go look it up if you're not familiar with it. They're halls under the pyramid, the Great Pyramid in Egypt. They were used for initiations, for initiates. I've been through them many times in my Melchizedek method, becoming a Melchizedek master, and other mystery schools. And you can go there, you can travel there, you can visit there. You want to be properly prepared. And if Thoth calls you, or there's other beings also who teach how to enter, how to prepare. Again, but he is to me the best ones. They're opening in front of you though, and they're showing me also the temple of Hathor, the temple of Hathor at Dendara in Egypt. Almost all of the giant columns have at their top a head of Hathor. It's usually referred to as a goddess, Hathor, and she's an embodiment of love and an alien with a very wide face and wide slanted eyes, kind of not slanted, but wide eyes, not big, long, elongated, sideways, and little ears of a cow, and then long braided hair or long hair around down the sides. And it's actually the Hathors. The Hathors. The Hathors are a race of beings, and they have come many times to the planet. They have come to bring civilization, balancing. They say they're not the ones that come to start civilization or to kickstart it, to bring wisdom, to teach you things the way like Thoth did and things like that. They come with the love to balance what you're learning so that you don't go out of balance. You don't go out of balance. It's very important that you don't become all spiritual or all physical. You don't come out of balance. So when you're building and you're learning and you're changing and you're seeking and you feel ready for change, it's as powerful to sit and watch the trees and the leaves and listen to everything around you as it is to go draw and write a plan. The halls of a mentee show that you're ready for an initiation, that there is a mentor calling you or a teacher calling you, or one that you already knew calling you to go deeper, or calling you to go back to a school that you once were at in another life or lives. And perhaps already in this life, you might have taken a class or two that touched on some of the topics that you were mastering. So there's a call to return to your spiritual studies from a master or a mentor. And there's an asking that if you do, you will be ready for your first, or they're saying your first 8. So I don't know if this is one of the 8, but your first 8 initiations in the halls of a mentee. Namaste. This is a big blessing. Everyone, I would receive it. I'm being extremely present to the energy when the Hathors come, when the halls of a mentee speak. This is extremely profound. Okay. I don't really remember who that was for. That was for Enza, I believe. Okay. Welcome, Enza. Namaste, sister. Glenda Ray. Glenda Ray. Goblet. Goblet. There's a goblet here for you. No. No, it's a chalice. It's a chalice. It's a chalice. It has an Arthurian energy to it. This has a magical, um, almost mythical, archetypical feeling to it. It's a quest, and it's beautiful, and it's dramatic, and it has this feeling. And it's like a movie that's been stopped, and it's like paused in the center of the adventure, center of drama and the drama. Dragon here. Black dragon. Everything is black. Everything in the picture in the background is like the clouds and there's a building, castle or something in the background, and this stormy road and this warrior with a cape flying in the air, and the clouds just outline the shape of an enormous black dragon. Black dragon. Black dragon. Thank you. Are we listening? Yes. He's carrying in his claws an enormous sphere. It looks like a pearl. It's not black. It's not white. It's not gray. Kind of mist colored. Maybe very, very light gray. And he's landing and putting it down. This big, classic looking dragon, big wings and just all black, putting it down. It's got piercing blue eyes, is looking at you. This is for you. Almost like a dog who wants you to play fetch. He's nudging it towards you. He's letting be known that he has to see you receive it before he can return. He said he's a thunder dragon, and he has to go back to the sky realms, something like that. But this is part of that energy. This is a part of an ancient school, and this is a part of your soul and your mission at this time, and this connects you to a mission and other lives that have become important. There is raven energy, there is hawk energy, there is a sense of knowing how to fly with the birds by being almost like a tiny person on a bird, not becoming a bird. Something about merging with their consciousness and having a stream of consciousness come down. So the thunder is the power that gets released when things bump into each other, when things do not merge and flow. And this is energy that's very, very powerful for you right now. This sphere will bring the energies that you need. Just imagine that you take it. Imagine that you hold it, or you put it in your pocket, or you put it in your heart. This is going to be significant for you. When you feel scared by something that's loud, you're going to realize that it's that moment where you've found the door. You're knocking on the door. You're being heard. You're no longer standing still. And the hard wall or closed door that was there must react. When you have this energy, you'll feel a little bit of the dragon energy. But I am more the delivery person. I am more the bridge. I'm the bridge between the worlds. This is thunder medicine. That is your gift. Use it well. understand the depths of the power, the medicine, the meaning in it. Yes, good, good, good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Wow, you guys are friggin' awesome. Oh my gosh, Liliana, I'm gonna see you in a couple of days. It's gonna be amazing. And we're gonna go to this full moon floating sound bath in a lagoon. Yes. Okay, deliciousness, deliciousness, deliciousness. Okay, I'm looking through here. Is this it? Okay. Syl, S-Y-L, Syl. The undines are here, the mermaids, the water spirits, the water nymphs, the energies and the essence of water, and they do manifest in all kinds of water, but these are more very rainbowish. They're showing that they're in the delta of rivers as rivers exit land and into the ocean specifically. So it's a undine that has ocean and river energies, and it's not okay. They're like a bunch of girls, young girls, chattering, talking. Yes, let's be peaceful. Bring this to me in peace. Bring this to me with peace and grace. Okay, we're going to lay them out. So they're bringing petals. They look like petals of an orchid. They're white with a very beautiful lavender in the center. And they're laying them out in front of you very quietly, very beautifully. And now they're standing in a line in front of you. Beautiful, very young looking little mermaid type beings. And they're saying it's much, much more and very, very different. This is the energy we want you to remember. When you're in the river, you're pure water. You might be lazy. You might not move much. The sun comes out. There's different things. There's movement. Sometimes it's very fast. There's a container. And yet, as we approach the ocean, as we approach the mouth to free the energies, we are the ones that live right here, right where the fresh waters pour through us. And then we free them into the wildness of the ocean. We are the conduit. We are the transportation, is what they're saying. That's the energy that we give you. And what I see is this little rainbow. You know, when you see a waterfall or something, or spray of water coming up where the ocean, where waves are hitting, and you see rainbow in it. I see that, and it goes right over them, right through them, right through them, right through you. So this is a prism-like energy of the water element and these beautiful elementals that happily come in this beautiful mermaid form. And they want you to play there in that crossroads, in that alchemical point. They want you to play with receiving and then being the transformative power and then releasing, knowing that you've prepared that energy, knowing that you can receive the most that possible, and you have always these colors moving through you. And we're here and we love to talk and we love to giggle and we love to play, and we have within us at this transition point a lot of beautiful, joyful, delightful, blissful energies when we infuse the waters, whether it's energetic waters, mental waters, spiritual waters, anger, the waters of the emotions. When they come through us, they become infused with these high, joyful energies. So we play, and we're pretty, and we do what we love, and we have so much power when we do what we love that we transform and detoxify. This is a balance on the planet, and you're a balance in your life. Enjoy it. Play with us. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Syl, I think that was for Syl. Wow. They were magical and luminous and beautiful and amazing. Amazing. Okay, yes, I know. So same as the other day, we had the there upstairs. I had the Lakshmi with on metal. This is Ganesha on metal, who's also somehow getting a light shining right on his face. Might be from the sun that's setting. I'm not sure. So kind of a beautiful glowing remover of obstacles that we're receiving right now in the medicine. So all right, so let's go ahead and receive and close and cleanse. So we give thanks for all the guidance, for all the healings, for all the beautiful messengers, for the messages that have come to heal, release, and realign us all. We thank Brigid, Erakuya, Oshun. We thank the Stardust Fairies and the crystals and amethyst. We thank Apollo and Freya. We thank many of the fairy realms. We give thanks to the halls of Amenti for still being there as our transformative pathway. May all who are ready enter here, welcome their messages, their magic, radiate their truth. May this be one and a multiple millions of facets of the one. We want you, and we're here for you, so you can shine your light in your way, into your world. Then you light up. Apollo says, I absolutely love you, and I am here to feed you. I will never stop. There will never be a day that I will stop to bring you the light and the gold that you need. Now, will you believe in me? Will you trust me? Will you believe that I will always bring this abundance to you? Will you trust that you will always be provided for, that you can grow when you let what is within you merge? Focus on your strengths, and I will grow them. And so it is. We give great thanks. One more goddess, Ishel, my little kitten, my namesake and my patroness of my land. Here, she's a medicine woman and a channel for divine healing power. She says, you are a channel for divine healing power. We give great thanks for all of these beautiful energies, what we've shared, what we've created, and what we've gifted into the Akasha for all others to receive as is optimal for their highest good. Thank you, thank you. We receive the rainbow harmony of the unicorns, the dolphins, and we agree to blossom from this guidance, unfold, and share our inner beauty and light. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I receive. I receive. I receive. I overflow. I overflow. I overflow. I give. I'm in the flow. I receive. I'm in the flow. I give. I'm in the flow. Relax and let go. As we close this space and this sacred temple with reverence in our hearts, joy in our minds, and clarity in our core, we thank Oshun, and we now stretch out into this soft, silky river, receiving all that gives us pleasure, receiving without attachment. Cat energy, Oshun energy, it all says let go and enjoy. Namaste. Wonderful. Well, my loves, this has been so much fun. I must see what you had to say. Deprived myself of. The best focus is to let yourself have what you want. Period, Marnie, and all of us. And so, wowza, Nan, everything you channel for me is always perfect. Sending so much gratitude and love. Oh, goody. Yay. I don't remember what it was, but it was pretty stunning. Sorry if that was too specific. I'm grateful for any message. Oh, I don't know what was too specific, honey. I must have missed it. Just able to get here. Wow. We're closing up, but tomorrow we're going to be doing the spiritual weather report, and I forgot to tell you what that was called. We're going to do instinctive communication. Mercury, which is our communicator, is going into, or has just gone into today, I believe, Cancer. So we're going to focus on those energies because it's very intuitive, and it's about communication, and it's about tapping into instinct, which is another form of receiving messages, right? Wow, I have a golden chalice from Chile, ooh, that was activated and blessed with in the cabinet. I have now taken it out and receive a pearl and thunder medicine fully. Ooh, you're so welcome. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, magical. You're also welcome. Thank you. And please come and join the Intuition Awakening School. We will be together and open more of this magic and more of this fun and get more messages. And when you're there with everyone else getting messages, you get messages from their messages, and it just amplifies, and you get to be in a community of bliss. Ciao.